Hello. Time for some Wingspan. Got some freshly brewed, piping hot coffee. The most important part of this. Alright, let's examine round bonuses. Alright. Should be fairly easy to achieve. Let's see the card bonuses that we got. We could do a nest type because there's only one in the round bonuses, and so having a mix of two different nest types is totally doable. On the flip side, we've got a round bonus that is number of birds in the wetlands, and if we achieve that with like 4 or 5 birds, then it should be easier to get the number of birds in our hand. Because we could start drawing like 3 cards at a time. So 2 turns, you get 6 cards. So let's do that. It pairs nicely. And... alright, let's take... So I like this bird that lays eggs on other birds with that nest type. But I don't know if I'll have any, close to the start of the game. I guess we'll take the puffin. It both gets us towards birds in the wetlands and is a starbird. What we're going to want to do, though, is draw a card for the grasslands so that we can lay an egg in it. But I might not. If I don't accomplish that, it's okay. Sometimes if it's too hard to fit in the first round bonus into your plan, that's the best one to sacrifice. It's like 4 points or something given to another player. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're in the same habitat. Oh well. Live and learn. Alright, so... I guess I could play the puffin first, or whatever there's food for. So there's only food for this bird. So why not grab it? Alright, we might not be able to take advantage of his bonus for a few rounds. So be it. We could draw this one and try and play that before the puffin. Okay. Well, I'm okay with this plan. I got the turns to do it in the first round, and it's the right nest type. It helps me in both the first and second round bonuses. I just have to spend 3 turns getting food. Yeah, so as expected, I can't take advantage of that bonus. Luckily, I got a free food from someone. Let's take the grub, and then we got to take another grain, or frankly another of anything, and use the fish. But nah, we should be able to get a grain. Wow, I was wrong. Things re-rolled. Any other cards we might want to grab? So let's grab the fish, and we'll see if the feeder resets itself. Oh, it did. If I can get this, then I'll get it. And then play the bird, and then lay eggs. Okay, so that's the last turn that we're going to miss out on this bonus.
California quail. California quail nests have been reported with as many as 28 eggs.
There we go. Still good. Sorry. Sorry for the scratchy voice. In the grand scheme of things, it's still going to be useful. Okay, I didn't need quite so many eggs in there. Alright, I gotta use them quickly now so that I can maintain the benefit of my bonus. I might... How come I can't interact with the bird feeder? Oh, right. Whew! I took a gamble on getting a fish, and I got it. Alright, after this, I draw cards and play something in the forest. And this is good because I have precisely one turn to use to play this card to clear up an egg slot.
Atlantic puffin. Puffin's breeding areas are threatened by climate change.
Oh boy. Did that other one say 0.1% of cards? Then why even have that card as a bonus? That just seems rude. Okay, well, we have one more slot in the starboard. I don't like this one. Alright, let's check out what's here. Oh, geez, of all things. Alright, let's grab the Willet. It's not what I want to play, but... if I get a free food, this will be nice. Wrong type of food. Okay, this way I can play the Willet. And then I can grab more cards. And I still have turns enough to play something in the forest. Whoa.
Willet. Willets feed during the day and the night.
Okay, here we go. There's a forest bird that I can use. I can keep the downy woodpecker. I'm going to spend an egg and get an extra card, too. Alright, so we want this one. Let's see what we get from here. That worked out nicely. Okay, that's good, too. Alright, so now we just need food for one of these other birds. Maybe we'll get it. Alright, so I think what I want to do is play this one. How many egg slots does that give me? 2, which is fine. And this one. So I grub or rodent. In fact, let's put this back. Let's grab a rodent. I may want the grub that's in the bird feeder for another bird after I play these. Though I don't know if I have the turns to do it. Alright. Cherry for
Downy
that.
woodpecker. This little woodpecker frequently joins mixed flocks.
Play that. Use that.
Eastern screech owl. These owls live near humans, but because they're small and nocturnal, they're rarely seen.
Okay, so we're only going to be able to lay 2 eggs. Never mind. So put a third one there. Yeah, let's get this Lincoln Sparrow first. Though I might actually use that food to get 3 eggs to get 3 sets. Yeah, I think I will. It's okay, I'll draw food again. If I have the opportunity to complete a set. Oh, right, and I get a free egg on this bird. So 3. I should have put them in here. I don't know, like ones that I've laid. Okay. Still good? Awesome. So now what I'm going to want to do is probably play this here and then move it. But I want to play this first. I got plenty of eggs, so I don't need to worry about that. So I'm going to need to draw food then. So let's see what food there is. This is a good opportunity to get what we need. Got unlucky, but it's okay. And we'll grab something. Mouse, sure. We'll probably get it from the bird feeder through the other bonus when we get the chance. I gotta get this bird down so I have more egg slots. Here we go. There we go. Oh, yet again. Bad luck. Grubs are pretty abundant. But now I at least got 2 things to trade. Alright, spotted sandpepper goes down. And
Spotted sandpiper. These sandpipers constantly bob their tails. People call them teeter peeps and tiptails.
some names they came up with. With names like that. Okay, so I want to play the sparrow and see what's in the bird feeder. How many turns we got? That's not 1, is it? It's 4. How's it 4? That seems like a lot. I almost thought for a second I didn't get it. Okay. Now we play the sparrow here. Lay eggs. Move it over. Grab cards. Grab cards again. Alright, what could I possibly want? I honestly don't know. But I have a rodent, so... I don't know, let's just do another grub. Alright, play you. Use that.
Lincoln Sparrow. Thomas Lincoln collected this sparrow in Canada with John James Audubon.
Okay. Put an egg on the new bird. So now we're gonna lay eggs as a path to move it. Take the opportunity to put one in that nest, and then beyond that, I kind of want to leave my, whatever the name of that nest type is. So let's put it here. Oh boy. I've run out of other nest types. I guess we'll put it there. I don't know. Alright, I need to draw a bunch of cards. So part of the reason I did this was so that I can waste an egg to draw more cards. Alright. Use an egg from this one. And I don't think we're going to play any more birds in the wetlands, because we might move the one we have there away, but we won't play any more birds. So we'll do that. Beautiful. Okay. You can chain these together, I believe. That actually all is very nice. Okay, we don't want to move it yet, though, because we want to draw 4 more cards for our bonus. We might play these, though, so we might want to do it twice. So stay put. Oh, and we got this, too. That helps. Lovely. So now all we need is the right combination of food for these other birds. Dope. We won that round too. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna grab 4. Oh, and a 5th one. So we'll have 10, which means we can play 2. Yeah, nice. Okay. I think everything has at least one, so I don't really care where I put it. Now, food is actually a big deal at this point, so let's see what we want to play. We're going to draw more cards, and unless we get something better, let's imagine what we're going to play out of the hand we have. So we're going to play this one, I think, because it's low food cost, and it allows us to play another bird. So we need 1 grub for that. And then we're only playing 2 birds, I think, because I can't expect that I'll get another card. So we can either do this one or this one. In which case, we need a 2nd grub, which we have, and another wheat. So we just need one more wheat for this one, which is nice because a bonus could yield us with something really good. And this one is, we already have the requirements for that, so we're safe with whatever we want to do. And I don't think we're going to play this one. So given that's the case, try and grab a wheat. There we go. Nailed it. So since we already know what we're going to play, let's save ourselves an egg and play in these 2 slots first, and then move the other one over before we lay eggs. So take
Savannah
from this bird.
Sparrow. This sparrow is named after both Savannah, Georgia,
Yeah,
and
let's do this one.
Sandwich Sound, Alaska.
We might get some nice bonuses.
Painted bunting. Poachers sell these birds as pets, making it harder
All right,
for
it's
wild
at least 2 points. I
populations
mean,
to thrive.
you know, it may yield more than this roll action would have gotten us. It's possible. Okay, and let's use this to lay eggs in the new one. Nailed it. Now we move this over and we spend an egg to get the card we need. I don't think I'm going to play any of these. I don't really care. We're going to move you to there. Draw a card. So we should have 8. 1, it's tough to scroll them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got 8. Could look at the bonus card too to check. Alright, so, you know, the other 2 bonuses we got didn't yield us anything. Or not much. But it's okay. And now, we just lay eggs. Everything that needs an egg has it, so just wherever we feel like it. Yeah, we're definitely going to max out our egg slots. It might even happen this turn, too. So we had a turn left over. That's a sign of some poor planning. And playing a bird is just like throwing eggs away. I could play it here because I'm going to get 1 right at the end, but I'm lacking in cards. Yeah, I don't want to waste a card. Because 7 birds yields 4 points. I'm losing 3 victory points by playing a bird here. And I don't have the resources for this one anyway. So I don't think there's any bird that I could play that would sacrificing 3 points, so this would be now 2 points plus the egg cost. I get 1 egg back though, so maybe don't factor that in. And I still don't have enough. Is there any of these birds that I have? I can't play you either because I've been taking the wrong food type. Yeah, there's nothing that I can play. In which case, I think the only thing I can do is activate the row that gets me the most potential. Which is, I don't know, this row, I guess. The top, whatever, we'll just do this one. No, I'm not going to give you all cards. Oh, and there's no outside the bird feeder, so it wouldn't have mattered. Alright, waste of a turn at the end, but otherwise it's fine. And now I'm going to get to lay an egg that I can't lay. Or I can't place. So be it. Alright, still got 99, which is a good score. And beat, you know, the normal AI. Now maybe we switch it over. Now that I've had a cup of coffee. Yeah, that sounds good. Down to the bottom and pop open the game. I'm sure everybody's tired of watching me play. This is the way my brain works. When I like something, I'm happy to keep doing it. And like, it's hard to create a cogent argument as to why that's wrong or bad. I mean, unless the action itself has, negative consequences, externalities or something. But it's pretty harmless playing a game. And like, there's no moral good to playing a diversity of games over one game. Like, whatever you want to do. I noticed that like Wingspan for me has taken the role that the Civilization series used to have of like that, drink coffee and play something solitaire-ish, where there's patterns that you get comfortable with and you do them kind of like routine, but there's a little bit of thinking involved. So it's not totally brainless, but it's also not intense. And that's a great type of game to have as a ritual. And I liked Civilization 7 a lot. But Wingspan, I got Wingspan at like roughly the same time and got to know it. And then that just kind of took that function before I could get used to Civilization 7 enough that it didn't feel like I had to think. Because if I play Civilization 7 now, I still have to think. Because I don't know the game well enough that it's like routine, like Civilization 6 was. So there's a upstart cost that maybe I'll eventually pay. Like maybe I'll play Civilization 7 enough times when it just becomes kind of background noise. But I'm not there yet, and I got so many games to play. Like Nightreign comes out and throws everything off kilter. I wanted to play Baldur's Gate, and I stalled for a bit. Maybe I'll get back to that. I still got to get back to Mass Effect. I still got to do the part 2 of the Final Fantasy VII remake. So it's hard to say when I'll make time for learning like Civilization 7 again. But these are good problems to have in life, obviously, the state of the world as it is. I'm not complaining, I'm just describing because that's the fun of streaming my gaming. All of this stuff is just a pure joy. I made a comment and I didn't fully explain it because I was in the middle of a run yesterday about like how, streaming Nightreign is exposing me to saying some really crude stuff on camera, which is, not totally in character for me. But it's a very intense game, and so I noticed that like I'll just be sitting there quiet and then I'll scream the F word. Or be like, say stuff like, I hate my life. The game just brings that out of me. And that's part of the fun of it, of course. But that's not really like, my attitude in life. Like, I don't, if I hit traffic or whatever, I don't respond like that. I don't get riled up. I stay pretty cool. But having an outlet for that type of reaction is fun. And it's cool that it can be this game. It's really the only thing that actually grinds my gears is the controller issues I've been having. Like losing in the game and having a weird stuff happen and like dying in a weird, funny way or messing up. That's all good. But when it's a controller issue that leads to that, it's frustrating, and that frustration comes out. All right, so I'm gonna sign myself up for wait. I have the Duchess thing to do. You know what? Let's ease into it, because I struggled with the Duchess thing yesterday, fighting the Revenant. So let's do a campaign first. I'm going to get coffee while the matchmaking is happening. I was pretty sure the matchmaking would beat me. boy, do I like having a mage on the team. Because when they get the right set of damage going, your team could just melt bosses. The rest of what you do almost doesn't matter. It's just like keep the mage alive, which is nice. Like that's a good dynamic for, you know, a team combat game. Anybody have a thought as to where to go first? How about there? Actually, I see something I want there. Knight's greatsword. My character is stopping running so often. Quick look at these. Okay, I can use them now. I should have used the thing. Hitting him. Good, I saved some stamina for that dodge. It'd be nice if I made contact with any of these swings. That dodge. Man, he did a combo like right at the wrong time. When I was trying to disengage. I'm sorry, Tim Taker. Or, yeah, I was trying, but we are missing A teammate. Yo, give me a second. Jeez. This would be a lot easier with 3 people. And then after that, let's go there afterwards. I would love it if my characters would keep running. Look at that. Like, this is obnoxious. I'm doing nothing but holding straight forward. Yeah, you don't want to be messing with a Draconic Tree Sentinel at level 5 or 4, whatever you are. For the love of God, stay running. Is there a way to, like... There we go, it's the X button. Okay, now I know that. You know, I'm on board with you doing this encampment. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's get rid of the dismounter. Now let's go to my pin. Where's the fucking thing? Out of my way. Yeah, I gotta fix my controller. This is obnoxious. Like, I stop running, like, all the time. Might even have time to get in there and get out. Will you move, please? For the love of God, just move. Get in and get out. If I had gone straight there, it would have been much better. Well, I led them to the disaster. That's on me. And they're gonna die down there. Nice strategic use of the tree. Yeah, don't jump down. Should use my ultimate. Oh, they're just running back out. If you're going that way, then I'm not going to put a pin there. Jesus Christ. Knock me off? That's nuts. We might not be high enough level for this. Oh, geez. We might not be high enough level for this. Wow, grafted dragon. Let's get rid of my shield for that. These are all good options. All of them. Let's get more fire. Oh, I've been neglecting my coffee as always. I only got level 12. So, charge attacks, corpse wax cutter. Banish Knight Greatsword might be better. What's the boss we're dealing with? I don't remember what they're weak to. Yeah, FP restoration upon attack, so we didn't need that other FP thing. Too late. Oh, we gotta do the effect one on that. Where are you going? Okay, he's close. Use your ultimate. What? They were back. That's annoying. They were back. I missed the swing. And they were like probably 1 hit point away from being brought back. Very annoying. It's okay. It was still a fun run. I'm gonna use the facilities and I shall return. Okay. Let's try our quest now, but I gotta send a quick message. I think my headphones turned off. Okay. Let's see if we can get this done. Take some big gulps of coffee. Okay, so we had success towards the end of last time, taking them out one by one, and then using the ultimate art to take out the big boy.
One more time. I'll kill you.
And leaving it to be one-on-one.
Unless you fell me first.
Okay. Watch out for rings. Oh, geez. I attacked into it. I wanted to do one dodge backwards to reset my position, and I missed it. Or the input didn't get accepted. It's hard to know now. But especially with the pumpkin head, I want to try and do single dodges while keeping striking, because I have the relic equipped where a full chain attack results in a replay. And, you know, that's extra damage.
I'll kill you. Unless you fell me first.
Fucking rings. I saw the other two and I missed the one that was coming straight for me. I thought maybe she was angling it in a different direction. That was good too. Like that, I was about to take out Pumpkinhead, and then I'd be in better shape. I hate those rings.
One more. I'll kill you. Unless you fell me first.
Oh my god, the rings. Can't see her. I don't like not being able to see her. No! No!
You hesitated.
Oh yeah, I could warp to the shore too. I don't know, this might be faster. I think it does a whole like reload.
I'll kill you. Unless you fell me first.
I'm more than happy to trade hits with you. Can't see the rings. Thought I dodged. Oops. No! Why did you get to hit me? Oh, I was in the way. That's so stupid. Okay. That thing has good range. Oh, I don't have any flasks left. I'll have to rate to one for regenerate. Nope, didn't go far enough. Come on.
What's wrong with
Yeah,
you? You hesitate.
I hate this. And when like precision is so necessary, not being able to rely on my input just adds a layer of challenge. Like one time in that fight, I stopped running right before Rings of Light. I was like visually overlapping a
One more
little
time.
bit, but the hitbox wasn't on me. And that wasn't intended. I just stopped running.
Unless you fell me first.
No, no, no. Fucking jump backs. Where are you? Oh, I thought I would dodge that. Luckily, I get iframes during that. Whew. I'd be better off trying to stay close. Oh! Got lucky with that. I think I might be able to better off staying close. Oops. I knew I didn't have a flask. No!
What's wrong with you?
I didn't...
You hesitate.
The directionality is like impossible to control because who knows which of my movements on the L stick are getting recepted. Jesus Christ, I had that. That was the run. I'm so mad that I rebuilt my PC. Like, I don't know what to do now. I can't put back the old motherboard. I can't downgrade to Windows 10.
One more time. I'll kill you. Unless you fell me first.
I was intentionally trying to get out of range. I hate Rings of Light. I hate it so much. The range of this thing is ridiculous. Damn, it clipped me. It clipped me. Okay. I could use a heal. Stop doing that. Oh my god. A step too early. I hate Rings of Light. I hate it so much. I think, is that one of the Mikola's Rings of Light? The 3? I forget which one is which. Radagon's is like the 5, the smaller circles, I think. So what I've been trying to do is to stay closer to her, which I'm hoping, because the other attacks are really easy to, like, kind of be somewhat safe from. The lightning, the death lightning, that's my favorite one, because I can punish that. Like, I'm not really at risk of death blight accumulating.
I'll kill you.
But she still throws Rings of Light, even if it's wasted time. Fucking Rings of Light. Stop spamming that shit. Oh, I thought I got him before. I hate Rings of Light so much. That was a mistake. See how I'm dodging the wrong direction? flipped again. All because I dodged the wrong direction. I'm holding forward on the L stick, and when I press X, I dodge backwards instead of forwards. And that baits out the rings, and I got screwed. But the key is, if I dodge forward towards her before the animation ends for her previous attack, then at the time where the code decides what the next attack is going to be, I'm close enough to her that she chooses more likely one of the other moves. And then, you know, I can maybe get a hit in. But even if I don't get a hit in, even if I have to back off, I've baited an easier attack to deal with. But when I'm pressing forward and I press X, see, look at this. This is why it's tricky. I'm holding forward and I press dodge, right? And I dodge towards her, forward, as expected. But when I lose the input of forward, it does that dodge. And that makes a major difference. Yeah, see? When I run forward, when I pause, I'll keep holding forward on the control stick. I won't touch it, I won't move it at all, and I'll dodge. And you'll see that some of the times the dodging goes forward, and some of the times it goes backwards. I'm making myself dizzy. I love how now I get an uninterrupted forward run.
One more time.
I would love to know what it is.
I'll kill you. Unless you kill me first.
Still clip me.
What's wrong with you?
Dodged right into it.
Hesitate.
I really hate Mikola's Rings of Light. It does damage to you while you're overlapping with it. So any way you make contact with it, meaning like different from other attacks and magic in Elden Ring. Not all, like there's categories of these things, but there's many attacks. Like one of the things to learn about Dark Souls when you're getting introduced to the combat system is that a lot of what's presented to you in terms of attacks should be considered like logical moves that you dodge. Like a good example of that is like when an enemy does a ground slam and like some stuff comes out of the ground. The visuals is, one for communicating what's going on and for, it being interesting to look at and like a, nice art. But it's not like if you're literally, it's not like you have to literally avoid those spikes coming out of the ground while they're visible. All you have to do is view it as a logical attack where you dodge into them or away from or whatever the moment that they come up, and then you can be standing on them the rest of the time and they won't hurt you because you've done the counter to the move. And that's how Dark Souls combat is. Every move has a logical counter, not like a counter where there's a realism within the presentation that you have to infer. And a lot of fire attacks are like that too. And the water attack that amoeba boss does sprays water at you. It's not like you have to avoid the water. No, you just have to dodge at a time when the game thinks that you're logically doing the counter at precisely the right moment, within the range of the window. And then it doesn't matter if you actually touch the water. And so, you get used to the fact that in this game, you view all attacks as logical, and the animation is just to present the information of what's coming to you. And you have to learn, do I actually have to like stay out of the range of this thing, or do I just have to dodge at the right time for each attack? And Miquella's Rings of Lights is annoying because it's not logical where like, if you just dodge out of the way when it's passing by you, you escape it. And it's not even that if you dodge out of the way when it's passing by you and then you do the dodge out of the way when it's coming back through you, that you escape it. No. If at any point you're overlapping with where the ring is visually, you're taking damage. And it might even be more than once. So it's like an area of effect type magic. But one that moves and tracks you. Like most spells like, Glintstone Pebble or whatever that track you, all you need to do is dodge at the right moment. The flame, like the flame blast that the Tree Sentinel does, or the Black Blade, like straightforward death attack, like blood death, whatever that is, attack. All of those, you just jump to the side at the right moment, and even if you're overlapping with the fire or the black, visually, you're not going to take damage. The black one might have a little bit of a range around the initial strike, actually. But Miquella's Rings is so annoying because you actually have to stay out of the path of it completely and the entire time, and on its return path. Like, that's asking a lot.
I'll kill you. Unless you kill me first.
Oh my god, I can't believe I got hit by that. one hit away from, you know, a real good position. Stop turning. I realize. Stop hitting me.
What's wrong with you? You hesitate.
Can I jump over that thing? I think maybe I can in certain circumstances. The fact that she can, it like has a timing where that allows you to start the next one before the first one is returned, so that there's like, you know, 2 sets of them going. That's nuts. You just fill the battlefield with these moving rings, and you can't touch any of them. I hate you, Revenant.
I'll kill you. Unless you kill me first.
Come on. Did not want to get hit by that. Ridiculous.
You hesitate.
Where am I supposed to go? She spams that out and it just like coats the corner. I can imagine how many like really good Dark Souls players like beat this on the first try without trying. Because this is the second time we fought Revenant, which to me indicates that there's going to be a third time. So the challenge of the first time, you know, you're in an arena with some pillars. So you have a larger space to maneuver in and some things to use as like obstacles. And so allow you to like manipulate the battlefield so that you can target whoever you want with some safety. And that was, you know, much easier. This, it's not, it's open, and the fog wall makes the arena actually quite small. So round 3, I don't know, like even smaller. Like, what are they gonna do? How come you can jump like different distances? Jesus Christ. It goes so far. It moves with you too. It moves with you and then with her. So even if she starts it while you're close, if you don't wait until like the last possible second to dodge backwards, it goes further. And it comes, you know, further out again. So the only way to make it benign is to be so close to her when she initiates it, and then immediately, like, at the right moment, dodge away so that the rings don't follow you far away.
I'll kill you. Unless you kill me first.
Jesus Christ, I hate those rings. The biggest challenge with avoiding them with Nightreign over Elden Ring is the fidelity of movement. Like, you can move in bursts easier, and it perhaps might be my controller contributing to this too. But to, like, just kind of calmly, like, walk like this, whenever I try it during combat, I just hold the L stick forward and I don't move at all until I press downward to trigger the hyper sprint. And then I can, you know, jump a little forward and then press it again to go back to walking speed, and then I freeze in place.
One more time.
So I can move like herky-jerky, but I can't move smoothly and like kind of just get out of the way of it. Caught me. That caught me too. Jesus Christ, this thing. That wasn't enough. Didn't help.
You hesitate.
The rings hit me like 3 times as I was moving around her. Okay, one more attempt, and then, you know, I gotta do stuff. I can't just sit here and try this all day. If I enter... Oh, yeah, I can't do that.
I'll kill you. Unless you tell me.
That was my finisher. Rings of light. Cool it. Come on. Messed that up. See, it happened again. Instead of dodging backwards, and forward in this case, I dodged backwards, and I baited Rings of Light, and it hit me, and it dropped me to low health. But when she does that, or any attack, if I dodge into her, close the gap, I can bait something better than Rings of Light, get a hit in and get out. But that's not going to work if that half the time I press dodge, it goes backwards. And the worst part is, it's a chain reaction. When I press back to dodge once, If I press it again while still pressing forward, it goes back again. And I don't know what sequence of button presses to restore it to guarantee that I'm going to go forward on the next dodge. Like when I'm in this state, everything works beautifully, but it's whenever the controller chooses to drop the fact that I'm holding forward on the L stick, even if I then push it back forward, it doesn't register that. And it's really ruining my my sequence when I'm doing her one-on-one.
One more time. I'll kill you. Unless you found me first.
That there too, you saw it.
What's wrong with you?
What?
You hesitate.
I only get iframes while it's being set up, which I know because you can get hit while invisible. So I risked it by trying to run through, which was never going to work because while you're running, it's after the invisibility happens. Alright, I still haven't yet hit 2 hours on my stream, so let's go until I do. I could get a new controller, but the thing is, like, why would it be the controller's fault? Because it's when I plug it in
One more time.
to USB that it's even worse.
I'll kill you.
There's no way the controller's USB stopped working. God, fuck, stop spamming that shit.
What's wrong with
I hate this. Alright, let me take my USB cable and plug in. I don't have really any open USB slots other than this one. Okay, sorry for the camera bump or microphone bump. I plugged it into USB. I'm pretty sure it's going to choose to use it over Bluetooth. But there's no way this just magically got fixed. Although, so far,
One more time.
this is weird.
I'll
Before I
kill
had massive issues.
you unless you found me.
I thought I was like underneath it. So I thought I would be safe to run through. Hey, the controller was behaving pretty well there. Nope. Still had the issue. It's not even necessary that I'm in hyper sprint. Like if I just hold forward, eventually like it just drops. It only started when I upgraded my PC, so I can't imagine it has anything to do with the controller. Yeah, you see, if I rotate smoothly in 360 degrees, it gets caught exactly when I go forward on the stick.
One more. I'll kill you unless you found me first.
Yeah, I was trying to rush in the kill and then heal. Alright, now it's been over 2 hours. If she took that damage from her summons, you know, you could take advantage of that, but she doesn't, so it's effectively
I'll kill you
not beneficial at all.
unless you found me first.
Alright, that should be it. I hate Rings of Light.
You hesitate.
Yep, forget this. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out at some point. I want to like download a controller diagnostic or USB diagnostic and just kind of see if I'm moving the stick around, like what the real-time input sees, and see what happens if like it's getting dropped at which layer of software. Because it may very well be the game itself, which would suck. Because how did they break that code from Elden Ring? But they were messing with it for like hyper dash and like the different dodges and move sets that these characters offer. So they definitely messed with that code. It's entirely possible that like there's a little bit of stickiness to the processing of new inputs from the controller. But I can't say that for sure. Alright, see you next time. Probably tonight.